David Noble would be absolutely wrapped with that bit of play.
Guthrie, possession 18, down on his output so far this year. Dangerfield, outstanding to the outside. Rohan could have popped it over the top, but he just sneaks it in for a goal. Big relief for Gary Rohan. Patrick Dangerfield, worse for wear.
Swings out slightly to the right. Didn't have a shot in the end. Put it right to a dangerous zone. Big fly, Rohan at the back. Oh. Good grab. He didn't have the ball, Jed Buse, so it goes against Xavier O'Neill. Immediately Buse just sends the ball forward. Rohan again! Gaff. The 1-2. Rohan gets him from behind. He's had a good afternoon, as Gary Rohan lit up the second term. In the sunshine. Another fist pump, another goal.
First and only goals, 2 of them for the Swans in this term. Hawkins again, chance for Duncan. Dangerous sort of a spot. Now Rohan, he's got one. He's got a couple.
Because their movement's so slow, Richmond can actually work back defensively and they get a lot of numbers around the ball, and their whole game is built on pressure. So we've seen the times that they've opened the game up, so when they've switched and moved the ball pretty quickly forward.
Play on. Cameron goes hard and low with a beautiful kick, and Rohan. He is. There's the hold of the footy. Thinks he's close enough. Got some good elevation. That's a good kick. Really well done. And he kicks his first.
Cats arrive in number. Dalhouse takes the tackler on. Gets boot to ball. Might work, although Selwood just couldn't get any separation. Gets a free advantage paid. Higgins. Inside 50 ball from Sean Higgins for Rohan. He's superb. So this for 3 in a row here for the Cats. They're on a little tear. Rohan in game number 150. Perfect.
Cameron told to go. He uses the new man on the mark rule to get around Broad, then sends a high long ball. Rohan stands tall and has a chance for his...
Lixavs has got Pickett in the ruck and absolutely dominating.
Parfait, and he showed that there as well. Done. Kick inside, not so good. Hawkins cleans it up. Beautiful low spearing ball to Rohan.
Receive pressure as well. Scoreboard pressure is always the pressure that I think adds the most. And you're right, they've made some basic fundamental mistakes in that third term that we don't see, even the start of this term.
Rohan to make a good night even better for number 5. He's celebrating 150.
Need to find something long. Radagalia here elevates off the back. Clark, Rohan, 20, 15 closing goal.
Jared Healy's starting to get a touch frustrated beside us. Colin Jasny with a little slider. Narkle. Does he go back and have a second shot? No, he's lost interest in that because he's got Gary Rohan. For 2 in a row for Gary and 4 in a row for his side. Trots in Gary Rohan. Hits it sweetly. Arm in the air. Perfect finish for the term for the Cats. They've kicked the last 4. We're getting the record books out to look when that last happened to Collingwood if they can't score a major before the break. Maynard takes on Rohan and Gary gets him.
This is unbelievable. We'll talk about more at half-time, but this is tough to watch. Collingwood's ball movement in the back half, some of the worst ball movement. Their ball movement in the last 18 months of football is some of the worst ball movement I've seen.
Forward, big fly from the back. Hoskin Elliott doesn't really get hands to it. Collar Jasny immediately tackled Menegola.
Floats a little. Rohan floats in, gets himself some prime-time hang time.
Hawkins, beautiful hands by Dangerfield. He accelerates, looks for Rohan. Well done, Houston, to not infringe. Rohan gathers, turns, snaps and goals. Top 4 up for grabs. Thursday night special. Here's O'Connor, who's been impressive. Can they get a mark? Rohan's found a way. Jonas can't believe it. Missed one that he probably should have kicked. That looks good off the boot. Gary Rohan's got a couple. And it's a big moment right on the 3/4 time siren. Back of the flight, Rohan. Jonas. Clever little toe poke. Close has got the goal square open. Has a look inside. Centering kick. Unselfishly over the head of Rohan. Isaac Smith. There's numbers everywhere. They're queued up. Gary Rohan's got all the time in the world. He's got 3. as hard as he's ever been. They're out here, the Cats. Here they go. Dangerfield with a low ball. Dalhouse trying to get his man. Cordy under the footy. Cordy did well. He did really well getting it away. But I think it's going to come back. Guthrie with a little win here to Smith.
Smith's got numbers ahead of the footy. Good mark held by Rohan. Here we go. We say it all the time. You lie in bed as a kid hoping that this moment comes to you. Gary Rohan. The game on his boot. What's he got from the set shot? It's coming back. It's through. He's won the game for Geelong. Unbelievable. Look at the coach. Look at the players. Incredible.
Absolutely favouring Bombers, but the Cats have been so much more efficient towards Hawkins. Over the top to Rohan. Can he manage the wet football? Does pretty well. Bends it back. That's a beauty. 6 on the bounce, Cats.
It might have to do with his football craft as well.
Yeah, he just might not have the know-how from the experience of playing as a key forward.
Henderson gets some advice. Heads toward Rohan. Massive grab.
What about that?
And we've seen a few beauties this year. The high flyers are back. He took off a bit stiff when you play, when you get caught behind the bloke in front has an airy. Straight down the spine. Rohan floats in and takes, I might call it an uncontested mark, but it was almost uncontested.
Radaglia held his ground and then leapt up. Dalhouse, the handoff to Gary Rohan. It's all about the bounce, and the bounce is true. The Cats are rocking and rolling now at the MCG.
So Hawkins can go to work and play zone.
Henry sits it up, and little push of the pack. So Gary Rohan, free kick. Never in doubt. And the Cats get their first on the board.
They had a lot of inside 50s. They just don't look clean going inside there. They're going to try and work their way around. They need to get moving.
So Stewart on the move, bullet pass into the hands of Rohan. He's an accurate kick, so this is well within his repertoire despite the breeze. He's a craftsman. You just love to see him at work.
Run at them. 2 goals in a row directly from centre clearances, directly involved Paddy Dangerfield. Here they come again. It's getting almost out of hand here, Maxie Holmes. Rohan gets involved now. He's trying to crash through. Well played, Myers. They've got out the back. Cameron can run, take a bounce. He does. He looks up. Dangerfield's running back. We know how quick he is. Rohan's lightning quick as well, and he's going to take them on all the way to the goal square, and that breaks your heart. Coast-to-coast goal. Rohan gets his second.
Cameron. This is going to work out to be a really good ball. Rohan gets on his bike, has a bounce. Mumford confronts him. Stanley, Guthrie, Radagalia's out. Tui should get on the end of this. And there's Rohan to finish it.
That was out of bounds. 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 Can't be. It can't be. It